laps, 2,000 to the winner. Michael Bauer, McKenna Hassey bring the field to green. Michael Bauer takes the lead down the back straightaway ahead of the low rider, Dale Blaney. Slide job by Matt Farnham under McKenna Hassey. Farnham takes the third spot. Here comes AJ Flick. He was 8th on the grid. He slides underneath Hassey for 4th. Flick underneath Matt Farnham. He's got 3rd. Black stripe looks a little bit thicker through 1 and 2 than it does in 3 and 4. Bauer that time jumps a cushion, and Dale Blaney is your new leader. Dale Blaney, your leader on lap 8. AJ Flick slides underneath Bauer into 2nd. Dale Blaney to the bottom of 3 and 4. Tricky track here at the action track tonight. AJ Flick will try to reel in Dale Blaney as they work lap traffic. Blaney pinned down to the bottom of 3 and 4 there with Will Fleming. Flick stays on the high side. Gap between your leaders that time at the flag stand. 1.5 seconds between Blaney and Flick. Blaney still not able to drive around Will Fleming. Dan Shetler right there, as well as AJ Flick tries to reel him in. Lap cars not doing Dale Blaney any favors here. We got a caution on the speedway. That will help. Started 8th and 9th tonight because of recent wins. Green flag waves. The low rider heads to the high side. 1 and 2. Matt Farnham slides up in front of AJ Flick to take 2nd. Flick will try to beat him into 3 and 4. Wheel to wheel through 3 and 4. Flick and Farnham. Flick right across the nose of Matt Farnham. Carl Bowser does the same thing to Michael Bauer. Sprint car racing, not for the faint of heart at Lernerville Speedway here tonight. Flick and Farnham continue to battle for 2nd. That allows Dale Blaney to drive away. 15 laps in, 10 laps to go for the low rider. Dale Blaney as he comes to complete lap 21. AJ Flick trying to stay within striking distance. He's cut the lead at 2.3 seconds, but now a caution on the speedway. We've got one the whole way up by the number 1 Cochran sign and turn on here for the restart in 4 laps to go. All the leaders roll through that bottom side of turn 4. Blaney and Flick through the high side at 1 and 2. Farnham thought about sliding up in front of Flick, but gave him enough room to get by. 22 laps in, 3 laps to go for the low rider, Dale Blaney. Brandon Spithaler now underneath Matt Farnham for 3rd. He'll set his sights on the tail tank of AJ Flick for 2nd. 2 laps to go for Dale Blaney. He's got the wing in the trunk. They've all got the wing in the trunk here in the final laps of Lernerville Speedway. White flag at the stand for the low rider, Dale Blaney. Everybody has made it through 1 and 2. Everyone's going to make it through 3 and 4, down the back straightaway for the final time, and into 3 and 4. Coming to the checkered flag, it's the low rider, Dale Blaney. 2nd to Flick, 3rd to Farnham. Spithaler 4th, Bowser 5th. Kurt Bish and Joey Zambati will lead the field to green through the sprinkle start zone off of turn 4. Kurt Bish leads the field down the back straight ahead of Joey Zambati, then wheel to wheel and door to door into 3 and 4. It's Cody Cantelis and Bobby Whitling. Nice left-hand turn there through 3 and 4 by Joey Zambati. Comes up a little bit short. Kurt Bish will lead lap 1. Kurt Bish up on the high side of both sets of turns. Joey Zambati hugging the bottom. Bish now drives into the bottom of 3 and 4. Zambati will follow suit. Seven laps in the books this time for Kurt Bish, your leader ahead of Bobby Whitling. Chris Schneider drives up and passes Joey Zambati for 3rd. Cody Catellis holds the 5th spot right ahead of Christian Schneider. Kurt Bish, still your leader. You come to the flag stand to complete lap 10. We are 1/3 of the way in. Got a car slow off of turn 2. That's Chase Lambert. He is rolling. Looks like he will be able to make it pit side so we can stay green. Kurt Bish, still your leader. Ahead of Bobby Whitling. Heavy traffic for your leaders. Whitling is right on the rear quarter panel and now back bumper of Bish as they roll down the front straightaway. Both dive to the bottom underneath the lap cars. Chris Schneider will head to the high side. 5 laps to go this time at the stand for your leader. Kurt Bish almost makes contact there with Mike Board. We're going to have a caution on the speedway. The 12 of Scott Malone not able to make it into the infield. Pearson looking for his 51st career win. Had a great restart before that caution came out. We're about to find out here in the final 5 laps. Chris Schneider underneath Bobby Whitling for 2nd. Can he make it stick? They drag race down the back straightaway. Chris Schneider hugging the bottom of 3 and 4. Schneider up to the 2nd spot. He'll set his sights on Bish's back bumper with 4 laps to go. Chris Schneider looking to make it 3 wins in a row. This will by far be the biggest paying event of that 3-race run. Whitling trying to get that spot back off of 4. Schneider will hold it now with 3 laps to go. Off of 3 and 4 for the final time to the checkered flag. Kurt Bish is going to win the Dirt TV 3-wide feature. Laps in distance. Nolan Groves will bring the field to green through the Sprankle start zone now. Kovac slides off the top of 1 and 2, gathers it back in, but loops it in turn 2. Caution on the speedway. Drivers weren't listening to the receiver, so we did the best we could with what we have, and we go back to green. Jake Camola, your leader down the back straightaway ahead of Nolan Groves, Roman Jones, Casey Weaver, and Andy Priest. Jeremy Cornbar right there in the 6th spot looking to break into the top 5. Camola leads again on lap 4. Caution on the speedway. Again, the 4G Sportsman Supply car. 3 wide off of turn 4. It's Jones, Groves, and Weaver. Cornbaugh looking to make that a 4-car battle for the second spot. That battle for second allows Jake Gamola to gap those 4 cars. Nolan Groves shuffled back to 5th, slid off the back straightaway, but a caution on the speedway will save that spot for Nolan Groves. Slow pace through the top side of 3 and 4. Gamola diamonds in, stands on the gas to bring the field back to green. Battle is picking up for that second spot. We'll see how that shuffles out here on the restart. Weaver took the bottom, Jones and Groves both the high side. Weaver splits into them in the back straightaway. The flag stand, it's Gamola, Jones, Weaver, Groves, and Cornbaugh up to the 5th spot. Look at Jeremy Cornbaugh wheel to wheel with Andy Priest. Announcer Jinx strikes again. Cornbaugh over the cushion, gathers it back up, and we stay green. Out front and still Jake Gamola, your leader, ahead of Casey Weaver, just past Roman Jones. Roman Jones passes him back into 3 and 4. And Revved Barchi will take it pit side. We stay green. Roman Jones starting to reel in Jake Gamola here in the final laps. 16 in, 4 to go for Jake the Snake. Gamola's advantage down to 1.16 seconds. Caution on the speedway. Nolan Groves is spun to a stop. Priest dives to the bottom of 1 and 2, trying to take the second spot from Roman Jones. Jones with a good run around the top. He takes and holds a position down the back straightaway. Jeremy Cornbaugh trying to throw a slider here on Casey Weaver for 5th. Cornbaugh to P5. Jake Gamola will now take the white flag at the stand. Roman Jones, last ditch effort. He'll try to get the Snake on the final lap. 0.65 seconds between your leader and second running Roman Jones. Here comes Jones with the run down the back straightaway, but he's gonna come up short. Checkered flag will wave for Jake Gamola. Andy Priest 3rd, Jeremy Cornbaugh 4th. Casey Weaver will round out our top 5.
Catch all the Lernerville action live and on demand at dirt.tv. And stay up to date with all Lernerville Speedway news at lernerville.com.